Yeah, be the game. Catch your network, nigga. Yeah, be the game. Catch your network, nigga. Let me show.
Hi.
MT, where you at, bro?
Alright, man, I'm on my way.
Re-entry network, the best word. And we stepping on they heads, make they necks hurt. She heard one song, she taking off her sweatshirt. Panties hit the flow before she even heard the next verse. Trophy up, it's the Hall of Fame, baby. She said my lyrics got her wet, but I just call it game, baby. Up on the beat and I go.
Real solo podcast, you know? But that's good because maybe we'll have a couple guests or some people trickling in later. But I got a lot on my mind, you know? Shout out to Blanco. We got Blanco in the building as well. We got Musty just joined. Prob by Bands is in here. Shout out to Musty, man. I got to give a big shout out to Musty. One of my favorite 818 artists, for real. Blanco, everybody going crazy. Let's keeping it going. We got ATM in the chat. Awesome. Shout out to Swim Team. That's one of my Chicago people out there. We got Mr. Pofsky in the chat as well. Once again, no Pofsky Jr. today. He's taking care of some other business, so I'm really running the podcast. And like I said, I got a lot of things on my mind. We're going to touch a lot of things in this next hour. You know, some music stuff, some non-music stuff. Prob by Bands. Y'all know I did Rockin' by Shoreline Mafia. That's fire as hell. I did not know that. Shout out to Prob by Bands, man. We got a lot of new people, a lot of returners in this chat. Shout out to ATM. We got W's in the chat from Eric Gonzo. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, ATM. Muy bien. I actually took 4 years of Spanish, believe it or not. I did 4 years of Spanish, and I still don't know very much of it, unfortunately. I feel like I can kind of... Blanco, is the gate open? Because I'm swinging by. I mean, the gate is open. We can make it open. If you're really here, text me. We'll get you on this. Shout out Musty. Thank you. The shirt's fire. You know, Conor McGregor, controversial guy, you know, of course. But he's an ultimate fighter, man. He really is. He's a fucking beast. Official Neek. Bands. Let's tap in. Facts. Neek is a super, super sick artist. We've been knowing him for a long time. Shout out to Neek. Mark with the yo, Andrew. And we got Luis LA in here, man. Shout out to Alex, an absolute goat. For real, Blanco, you can get over here. I know you're close by. You know where we're at. Let's get you. We'll have you on here. We're going to be live till 8 o'clock. Live to 8 o'clock. We got what's good, everybody, in the Twitch chat right now. We going crazy on Twitch right now. What up? Thank you guys, everyone, for joining, man. It's a good... Wednesday, nice Wednesday. We got a lot of things to talk about. A lot of things have been going down. A lot of things in the music world. A lot of things in the just sports world, even too. Obviously, a lot of in politics and in that whole world. There's a lot of shit going down. But I want to start off talking about just the NFL season. The NFL season is officially here. Everybody in the chat. Anyone who's an NFL fan, let me know what supporters we got in here. I'm a Chargers fan. I'm sure we got some Raiders fans, some Rams fans, maybe some Niners. I feel like there's Cowboys, Steelers fans wherever you go. What up to everybody joining? Yin 2 times. Love Leno. What's good, Love Leno? How you doing? Love Leno. Just to give you guys a little background, it's just somebody we met recently, just from going to random events. We gone to 2 sick events recently. Shout out Hit Boy and shout out to Loki in the league. We ran into Love Leno both times there. Proud by Band says, shout out to Pofsky. That's my guy with 4 goat emojis, man. That's facts. Shout out to Pofsky. Shout out to Bands. So what, you've done some work with Shoreline Mafia. Who else have you worked with? And everybody else in the chat who's an artist, start boasting your shit a little bit. Who have you guys worked with? Let's start making some connections happen right here on live, you know? But the football season, Eric, I know you don't want to be too much on camera, but if you're willing to talk into the mic, what are some early takeaways that you got from the first 2 weeks of the NFL? We had some big games. We had a bunch of shit going down. And real quick, bands. I was at the Hip Boy party too. I'm signed to Surf Club. Okay, that's fire as hell.
Nice. We probably saw each other there.
We probably did. Our boy Eric was there as well. Can I show you on the IG real quick?
Yeah.
Did you see either me? I had the long hair, but you might have seen me and our guy Eric. We also had Pofsky here as well.
We were rolling as a trio.
Yeah,
Me, Pofsky, and Andrew. That shit was dope.
We were rolling as a lit trio. I see too. We got 20 PMO just joined. But Eric,
I will say the Bills had that fight. They had that dog in them. They almost lost to the Ravens. The Ravens thought they had it in the bag that one game. I think it was their first week. And man, yeah, they just kept going. Everybody's leaving the stadium, and they came back and got the W.
I know.
That
And the
shit was
Bills
crazy.
is kind of your team, right? You're a Bills guy.
Yeah, Bills is going crazy. I fuck with Josh Allen. All of them, bro. James Cook.
James Cook, shout out DeMar Hamlin, right?
I don't even think he's there no more.
Oh, is he not even there anymore?
Maybe, I think he is, actually.
Man, they did him dirty like that. They did him dirty like that.
I think he is.
Okay, we got a couple. Okay, Prob by Band says that he saw us there. I seen all y'all there.
Okay, then, yeah. We
Okay,
fucking saw each other.
honestly, maybe I would just look at your profile pic. I probably would know you, but I'm on the live, so I don't want to go off it. But I bet you that we'd recognize you as well. Shout out to Prob by Bands, man. Coda says Bills Nation.
We got
Coda,
hell
what
yeah.
business you have being a Bills fan? How are you a Bills fan? That's what I want to know. I would have thought we got Bears, Bulls, Blackhawks, all the Chicago things for you. Shout out to Greedy Loke for joining as well. One thing that I took away, a big takeaway that I thought from the first 2 weeks is obviously we had this last year, but I feel like this year teams are starting to really understand like how to utilize it well. Is just like this new kickoff situation.
I'm not fucking with it. It's just not cool.
You're not fucking with it.
I need them to hit it right from the jump, man.
You want them right from the jump.
Right from the jump. As soon as that ball gets kicked, they all just go flying.
Okay. That's definitely I like that brutality take that you have.
Yeah, that's what football is.
We got Neek in here says he hates it. I actually like it. I like it only for the fact that it doesn't seem like there's more returns and more. There seems to be like better field position, more returns, more like touchdown returns. So it's kind of adding a little bit to it.
True.
It does look weird as hell, though.
It
I
does.
will say.
That's what's throwing me off.
That's what throws me off. Is every time that I join it, or every time that I watch it, glance towards the TV, whatever, and they're just starting it, it looks bizarre. But soon, I kind of feel like it's going to be a thing in like 5 years, 10 years. It's just we're going to be so used to it, we won't even realize, any of the difference. We won't even remember the old ways.
And I don't know what they're feeding them, but there's like 5 quarterbacks done right now. They're on hurt.
Yeah, like that. It was almost the same kind of situation last year. We got Inspect Away throwing W's in the chat here like crazy. I appreciate that here on Twitch. But last year, like right off the bat, didn't we have Burrow go down early? I remember that. Mm-hmm. We also have Burrow go down this year with that turf toe. Yeah. Did you see about this? What are your thoughts on this turf toe? And shout out to V Vanos 818. Shit, we love our 818 people. Let's get it. If you're from the 818, man, let's get some dubs in the chat, man.
Jaden Daniels is hurt. McCarthy's hurt. Who else is hurt? Yeah, Burrow's hurt again. I don't know, but what's his name from the Jets? Justin Fields is hurt now too.
Justin Fields is hurt. It's a quarterback epidemic in a sense, a quarterback epidemic.
But these are where the Bradys come to life. The second strings that could be the real playmakers. You never know what's gonna happen.
Yes, and that's what's exciting about football is like if you think about it, I don't know, with quarterbacks, I feel like there's your top 5, right? Let's break down quarterback tiers for a sec, right? We have our top 5 of the Allen, Jackson, Mahomes. I mean, honestly, you could probably say you could put Burrow on that tier, right? Keep Burrow on that tier. Would you want to put an A? We got Wacko 5 in this bitch. Shout out to Ruben.
What a whack.
We got this is fire. Hey, nice cut, G. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to Ruben, one of the cleanest barbers. This was done by Casey. I'm not bad. I should have gone to you, for real. But I actually don't live in Newberry anymore, which is crazy. But I'm going to be needing more cuts soon, as you know. When I get them, I like to get them a lot. I'm going to be coming to you because there is just honestly nothing like that Ruben Soria cut. I will be honest. But shout out Casey. Did an excellent job. But, okay, talking quarterbacks, right? If we're talking that first tier, again, Mahomes, Jackson, Allen, Burrow, I'd throw in there, I guess, just for the Super Bowl appearance. Does he have a MVP? No MVPs for Burrow.
I don't think so.
Not yet. Shout out Joey Baldwin we got in here. What about this? I'm going to throw this one into the chat as well. Any of my NFL fans in here. With the nice 2-0 start, 2 big wins, divisional wins at Kansas City, against Kansas City, right? Technically that was a home game, but that was in Brazil, but technically a home game, as well as a tough at Vegas win. The Chargers looking at 2-0. Can you start believing that
Playoff
Herbert
contender?
Yes. Could you believe Herbert could fit in that upper tier echelon with the Mahomes, Jackson, Allen, if he comes away with like even just a nice season and one playoff win?
I see it. I actually do see it this year. I think it's because he got a new girl. So you know when a new girl you got
Wait,
show off
did he
all
get
your
a new
moves.
girl?
Yeah, he's with Madison Beer.
Oh, I actually did see that. I didn't realize they're actually dating though.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. And look, we got we got Cap in here. Chargers. Cap, you a Chargers fan? I think you are, if I remember correctly. Ruben coming from a Steelers fan. Shout out the Steelers, though, man. Shout out the Steelers. What's the situation over there in Pittsburgh
Aaron
right now?
Rodgers.
Oh yeah. How could I forget? Honestly, I honestly just have a deep hatred for Aaron Rodgers, and just block him out. Honestly, he gets annoying to me. Lad McConkey, the new Wes Welker. That's what Cap's saying. I think that he's already exceeded Wes Welker. I'm just kidding. He could be a Wes Welker. I think he kind of fits that same role, right? He's that little streaky receiver that kind of fits in the pockets. He's short. He uses his size to his actual advantage, which I like. As a short guy myself. Shout out Lad McConkey, that Georgia. I think he's a Georgia native. Ruben Soria, the senior citizen quarterback. But he has high hopes, though. I wouldn't have high hopes because this is my fear for anyone that gets Aaron Rodgers. Sure, he can toss the pigskin, right? At the end of the day, obviously you get older, whatever. People get worse with age. But Aaron Rodgers got the arm. It's not the arm that I'm worried about or the football IQ. I'm worried about just the locker room cancer that he brings, right? Shout out Mia Kennedy in this chat as well. But with Aaron Rodgers, it's really the locker room cancer. Do you agree with me, Eric? Like, it's the energy, it's the pouting, it's the blaming the teammates, it's the crying after 2 weeks.
He doesn't hold accountability much, and it shows, especially like I think after last year. That's why he had to dip out of fucking
He had to
New York.
dip out. They if you think about this, one of the worst franchises in the last 50 years of the NFL, the New York Jets, decided that they did not want this guy as their quarterback. Yeah. The only thing that keeps me maybe hopeful for the Steelers Aaron Rodgers situation is Mike Tomlin knows what he's doing, and he doesn't put up with bullshit, I would think. He's had Antonio Brown. He's been able to wrangle him in. He had Ben Roethlisberger, who had his own slew of problems. Tomlin was able to wrangle him in. So Ruben, maybe. I like that. We got Cap here. Plot twist. Lad McConkey is actually Cooper DeJean with the Chargers jersey on. You know that guy, Cooper DeJean on the Eagles?
Yeah, is he a linebacker or safety?
Yeah, I think he's a defensive
defense,
position.
yeah.
Defensive position. Neek, dang. Wait, what are you, Neek? I feel like Neek is I'd say Chargers fan. I'm feeling Chargers fan from Neek. Twizzy Twitch join the chat right now. We actually got a funny ass thing that happened with Twizzy just a couple hours ago, whatever. Twizzy brought up a good point that he has officially made it. You know why, Eric?
Why?
Because going out and about to underground people, I think to a lot of underground people, probably, Neek is a Steelers fan too. Okay, got you. Shout out Steelers fans, man. Steelers fans everywhere. But with Twizzy, I got a text today from our guy, RNP. Shout out to RNP, issue 12 Underground Mag artist. He sent me a screenshot and he's like, is this real? And it was an email from a fake illegal business email. I think the email was a legal business clothing collab at gmail.com. Not real, all cap. Basically like trying to finesse people into like paying for clothes or deals or whatever. But what do you think, Eric, and the chat? Do you guys think that once you get people trying to copy your shit and really, really copying your shit, making fake emails, trying to finesse that way, is that when you've officially made it?
That's one of the points when you're like, okay, we're going in the right direction, and you could tell they're already going in the right direction. But yeah, if somebody's trying to make money off you, that you don't know about, yeah, you gotta cut that shit out.
Right? What's the old saying? Impersonation is the greatest. What is it? Something like that. Is the greatest.
Motivation, I don't know.
Yeah, something like that. It's the greatest compliment or something. That it's not the exact saying. But shout out to Reclusive number 17 we got in the chat as well. Wacko 5 in the building. Let's go. Let's see what we got here. Motion and Rudogg, what's good? Would you want to be on the live? What's up, man? You'd be down? Yeah. Okay, fire. Just a second, everyone. We're going to get greatest form of flattery. That's what it is. You want headphones or not? Wacko 5 says, in just a second, we get our first guest of the night in here. Wacko 5 says that they made a fake underground email once and sent nudes to everybody.
That's crazy. I didn't get none of that. What the fuck?
You must not have been on the list. Make sure you add my guy Rudogg.
That's fucked up, man. Come on, man.
Reclusive. Yes, it is greatest form of flattery. Impersonation is the greatest form of flattery, I think is how it's said. Yes. Switch couch cam. Cool. Everybody welcome in Rudogg. Here I'm a flip.
Yeah.
Do you think, Eric, you'd be able to then do this kind of back and forth right here? Okay. And when people ask in the chat and shit, just feel free to interrupt our convo for real.
Yeah. What's up, man?
Here, so okay, fire. Maybe turn it a little bit to the right. Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so you're not gonna be able to see yourself, but we're on it pretty clearly when we get chat stuff. But I want to welcome everybody from Instagram, everybody from Twitch for the first time ever sitting down with us, getting interviewed here on the pod from Anaheim, California.
Yes, sir.
We got Rudogg, baby. How you doing?
What's up, chat? Yeah, man. It's your boy Rudogg, born and raised Anaheim, California, man. Just got done shooting some content, my boy over there, Motionless. So, hey, man. So, new songs, man, coming up and all that, man. So you haven't heard me, you're going to hear me today. You feel me? Yeah.
Hell yeah. Rudogg, somebody we started working with. Like he said, he just got done. Wait. How do I switch it back? I hit. Main cam. Got you. Fire. So Rudogg is somebody that started working with us pretty recently.
Yeah.
As he said, he just got some reels done with Motionless. Shout out to Motionless. You're actually on this IG live right here.
Motionless, man. Yeah, no. So,
yeah, what are your initial thoughts right here? Before, I know we had a question about Conor McGregor. We have a couple questions in the chat, but I want to get your initial thoughts fresh off filming. How was it working with Motionless Creations for the first time?
Nah, so I told Motionless, he can tell the story too. So like the first tips I got from you, Drew, like the editing course and all that, I was thinking coming in, do some like crazy ass shit, like stand over there, do some like, like just some like what the hell, like cause his edits are crazy though, you feel me? So I was coming in thinking I'd do a lot more shit, but now like that shit was easy as fuck. I ain't gonna cap. We did like 3 reels in like 30, 40 minutes and just knocked it out. So trust me. So it was a vibe, and trust me, no complaints, man. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
He's gonna do some acrobatic shit.
Like, no cap, yeah, no, for real.
Because that's how you make it look, you know, like, because
I
I
was
see,
saying,
like,
the edits are crazy. I was thinking some like weird, like what the fuck, like I gotta do some like crazy shit like that, like. But
no,
nah,
for real.
it was way easier. Yeah, it was tight though. No, trust me, it was cool, and I can't wait to get those reels and get the
Hell
final
yeah.
touch on that. Yeah.
Gio is great to work with, good at communicating, good at being efficient, right? Those are like
Yeah,
some
most
high points.
definitely, yeah.
And yeah, the editing, it makes it look like it's some crazy shit,
Yeah,
but really,
that's what I'm saying.
it's
Like I
quite
never got
easy.
shit like that. I was like, what the fuck? What do I gotta do for this shit? You know? So, but no, trust me. No, it was cool. It was a vibe, man. No, I'm motionless, man. So trust me. Yeah. So just stay tuned for that. I can't wait for them reels to be.
Hell
done.
yeah. Everybody in the chat, especially our underground people, make sure you go welcome in Rudogg, give him a follow,
Yeah,
follow you
yeah.
back.
Yeah,
Super
IG
dope.
Rudogg, man. RUDOGG 2 underscores, man. So yeah, tap in with that. Yeah.
Yes. RU. Wait, I'm going to flip this. RUDOGG __.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Fire. All right. Motionless is out right now. My man, Gio, thank you for all your hard work. Let's get it, all right?
If you need some reels, man, yeah, tap in with motionless. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, for real.
Facts.
You need them
He's the goat.
content for real. It's 2025, man. You know, it's not just music. Gotta have some videos and shit on top of that. You feel me? So yeah, man, get to work.
So you yourself, aside from music, we'll get into all that, but you're a sports fan too, which is something that I
Yeah.
like. And kind of
Yeah.
before you jumped in, we were kind of just talking sports and all that.
Yeah.
It's cool that you're different. You represent the other side of LA. Well, I'm the Chargers nation. You're like most, I feel, the Rams nation.
Hey, man, it's just the best in LA team, man. It's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. Sorry.
Hey, we'll see. At
But
the end of the day,
hey, no, hey, and all that. No, it's that. We're just a better LA team, man. 2-0, man. Yeesh.
okay, nice. Shout
we got
out.
Devontae. We got Devontae in them with Puka. And sheesh. Trust me, we tough out there.
Shout out to
Stafford's looking younger, so I'm just saying, I don't know how we doing it.
All right, Stafford looking here. No, shout out to Stafford. Shout out to the Rams and the Chargers. All LA teams 4-0 heading into week 3.
Hey, trust me. Hey, y'all team looking good with Harbaugh and them. Trust me, no disrespect, you know. Justin Herbert, you know. Sheesh, no trust. Hey.
Justin Herbert.
Sheesh.
We were talking before. I kind of want to ask you, as well as people in the chat. I want your opinion. We got our. I think like if we're talking tier 1 NFL quarterbacks right now, we obviously have the obvious 3: Mahomes, Allen, Lamar. Right.
For sure.
I would say you maybe if there wasn't such an injury prone last 500 days, you could throw Joe Burrow maybe in there. He has
Maybe.
a Super Bowl appearance, all that.
Yeah.
Now here's the question: if Herbert can have a great season, and by that I just mean 10-7, 11-6 or better, he continues just having his normal stats, and we get at least one playoff win this year. I'm just even talking a home
That
against.
would be big. That would be big for y'all.
Okay,
So,
would
that'll make some noise.
Would Herbert then, in your opinion, have a shot or an argument for fitting into that upper tier echelon of guys right now?
So I would say not be in there yet, but in the conversation. So I'm saying because it's been a long time since you guys had, you know, so something like that. So if he does get in the playoffs, for sure, that's make some noise. You know what I'm saying? But is he like sitting down at the table with them? Not yet. But let's say if this year he wins more than one playoff game, you know, like who's thinking big for y'all, you know? But
That
if
would.
he goes to like the what do you call it? Not the AFC championship game, but like the conference room type shit, you know? And if he gets to there, then definitely be on the door knocking type shit, you know what I'm saying? So yeah.
All right,
He
that's what I'm
need
thinking
the
too.
right coach, man. I mean, to start for the Chargers, but you know, you guys just always had that little curse, you know what I'm saying? But besides the Drew Brees era, you know, so that was tight, you know, with the LT days, Thompson
Yep.
days, that was tight too. But y'all just needed the right coach, I think, for him. And thank you guys, honestly, John Harbaugh and them.
It could be the
Right on.
one. It
Yeah.
could really be the one. You
No,
know, what I'm
he's
saying?
a winner. No, trust y'all needed a winner. Is what it was. So yeah, so.
We need a winner. Exactly.
Or
'cause-
maybe a cheater too, also. The Michigan days.
Yeah,
Nah, I'm
exactly.
just kidding. Harbaugh, you cool though.
He's cool.
Apparently, he got caught like stealing signs at the college days. Yeah, that's why he left Michigan.
Yeah, that's why he like kind of suddenly left after winning the national championship. Like usually after you win, you'd stay.
you would
keep
stay, get a
building.
contract, you get paid fat and shit, you know. But
Kind of overnight,
And-
suddenly just signs with the Chargers. And
yeah,
then,
and that came out. There's a whole Netflix show about that too. Oh, no
Mhm.
cap. No, for real. It's like called Untold, something like that. And it
Yeah,
says, like,
about the sign stealer.
Yeah,
It's like specifically.
that's crazy.
with
They
the
legit
guy
have a
who
whole
did it.
Netflix show like about him stealing signs and shit. So yeah, so it's crazy.
They got him back, you know. In the NFL,
Hey,
so.
I think he's still butthurt about that Kaepernick Super Bowl run with the against the
Yeah.
Ravens.
What should have been?
It should have been his ring. Should have had a ring for that one and a champ. Imagine that, a big flex.
That would have been
NFL ring.
crazy. Does anyone even have that?
I don't even know. So I'm saying that's a good question.
Maybe like Pete Carroll. He has the. Oh no, he doesn't have one with the Seahawks. He doesn't have an NFL ring.
A lot of Rose Bowls. I think a Rose Bowls, but
They
I don't think
lost.
national. They lost to Texas.
I thought he won.
Oh, they beat the Broncos. You're right.
Oh, yeah,
they
yeah,
did.
yeah,
They
yeah.
lost the
To
when they should have ran in
To the
Patriots.
Patriots and shit.
But you're
yeah.
right. Pete Carroll, he probably has a ring at like USC, right? Isn't that where he?
Well,
like,
for sure, a lot of Rose Bowls, yeah, for sure.
Oh
But
yeah,
national
Rose Bowl.
championship.
You're right. You're right. No
yeah.
national
But
championship.
national championships, a good question. I think we lost. Was it that Texas game? I think it was. I could be wrong, but I was a kid that time. But
They lost that Texas game with Vince Young.
Vince Young and shit,
and
he was a
everything.
badass and all that shit. Yeah,
The
for
run
real.
heard around the world.
God, man. But for sure, Reggie Bush still my GOAT college football player. I don't give a fuck. Anyone
Okay.
says. Nah, for
Shout
real.
out Reggie.
I still got that jersey, man. For real. Yeah, man. Number 5 jersey and all that. Yeah, trust me. No, he's my GOAT, my ass, man.
That's gonna be worth money.
Like, trust me, man. Everyone's doing that NIL shit, like, still to this day. So it just sucks that they picked him to get suspended. Like, what the fuck?
For real.
So that shit's crazy. Like, everyone's getting paid now.
Everyone gets paid now.
Like millions and shit right now. Like more than what he probably got. Like,
For real. He
like,
probably.
come
I think
on.
he only got like something low key, like kind of low, like
maybe a mil.
$100,000.
Maybe not
or
even a
something.
mil, but maybe if that. Maybe like 500K, 750, something like that.
I don't
But these
even
fools
think
not
it's
getting,
that
like,
much.
NIL deals like 10 million freaking commercials and sponsorships in college.
I'd have to look it up,
Like,
but I'm
the
pretty.
fuck, like,
I'm pretty sure Reggie
But
Bush.
Reggie Bush and USC gets like a 10-year ban for not recruiting and all that shit. That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure with USC, I'd have to look it up again with Reggie Bush and all that. But I'm pretty sure all they did was they bought his mom a car.
I remember that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, because, I mean, you do shit like that, you know? Trust me, I would probably be like, oh, yeah. I'm for sure going to USC, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's a kid's dream. Buy mom a crib or a car, you know? Like, that's just, like, their goal, you know? Just, they did everything for you, in a sense, you know? So,
And chances are, all these other schools that recruited you, that you didn't go to, the UCLA's, the Ohio States, they probably offered you something like that anyways too. So it's like you're kind of fucked either way picking a school.
exactly, man. No.
But we
Yeah.
had a question earlier about Conor McGregor. I'm just curious, are you a UFC fan by any chance?
I watched a little bit of it, but not, like, too big on the names. But, yeah, that name for sure. I mean, because remember that meme he did in the fucking ring? Like, when he won that match and he was waving his arms type shit.
Yeah, exactly. The
his
classic
little-
walk, the
classic
Conor
walk and
walk.
shit. So I mean, yeah, he's cool and all, but I liked him like before he like the fame got to him. I think because he was a badass fighter. He was. Remember, he was like knocking fools down and all that. But I think ever since what was that? Was it a Mayweather fight? It was something stupid. It
Yeah,
was something stupid
Mayweather
like that.
McGregor.
Yeah, I think after that, then that just he got paid for sure. He got paid, yeah, because Mayweather. I mean, but besides that, like after that, I feel like he just dipped down.
He kind of did.
Yeah.
I honestly, I always like, I'm repping this shirt. I get a lot of people
Well,
that
trust me,
hate on
like,
this shirt.
Well, it's like I feel like not saying like he didn't get injured, but like a Derrick Rose, if you know, you know. Like before he got
Yeah.
the prime and all that, you know, like he was a badass. No, trust me, like when he came up, he was a badass. I can't even cap. Like probably one of the badass UFC fighters for sure. But I think the money and the fame just got to him, and he just changed it up.
It
Sad
did
to
get
say.
to him. It did get to him. But
Yeah.
I feel like I just love obviously he's done some stuff. Like he has some like just
Oh,
whole.
trust- I love you talking shit too. It's funny.
You know.
in them interviews, like that shit is funny. No, like trust me. So like that's just you're a fighter. I mean, that's just any sport. Rapping, you know.
Yeah, it's
sports.
any sport.
If you're not
He-
confident in yourself, you know, like then why do it? You know, so at the end of the day, it's on you. And trust me, he did that show. I was like, sick ass fool.
He does like he's done some off or out of the octagon. You could say things like he does some harassment lawsuits
Yeah, I
that
heard
I don't
about
totally
that,
know
yeah.
what's going on with them.
Yeah.
Which obviously I don't support that.
don't
None
support
of us
that.
do. But Conor McGregor, the character, the fighter, to me was just like so legendary. Like
yeah.
you know what I'm
Most
saying?
definitely.
Just legendary of just for just all the things people know him. For the trash talking, for the fighting, able to back it up, not afraid to fight.
Yeah.
And really, if you
Yes.
think about it, elevated the UFC to like
Oh, he did. Yeah.
such an insane status.
So I'm pretty
that-
sure he's still getting talked about like from probably like his peers or like the USC like fighters too. You know what I'm saying? So like it's you gotta respect the name. So you know. So trust me, what he did. You know, like you said.
yeah, and like every at the end of the day, every single fighter right now, even the most hype fighters, would kill to get Conor on a card. To
Oh
get
yeah,
Conor
trust
in a
me.
fight.
A signature, an autograph, whatever it is. Trust me. Yeah, I will still to this day. No cap.
Right. Do we got any comments or anything in the chat?
We got shout out Dan James. He said, "What it do, fam?"
Dan
Princess
James.
says, "Hey."
What up?
Outcast.
Yeah.
Joined.
Shout out to Princess B. Princess B has
Princess
an event
B.
here at the Underground Studios this Friday night
Oh shit.
from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah,
It's for her new single called That Bitch. New single, That Bitch, out now.
I like
With
that,
the
yeah.
release event coming this Friday. It's a free
Sick.
event here at the studio. Come vibe out, meet people, alcohol, DJs, artists. Princess B probably gonna be performing her new song as well.
Yeah. That's what's up.
It's gonna be a super dope vibe.
Turn up that day, yeah.
Turn up. Shout out to Dan James in the chat as well. That's the GOAT. I know he's in a session right now too. We got Legal Cash, the GOAT, our day one loyal follower in this Twitch chat. In the Twitch chat, there's a lot of random, you already know. I want to take a quick second and shout out the sponsor of today's episode here. This is the newest product, one of the newest, from our good friends over at Mr. Mushies. Rudogg, have you ever tried psychedelics or mushrooms before?
A while back, yeah. Probably 4 or 3 years ago. On some shrooms. It was trippy.
Okay, what was your experience? Do you
It was my ex during that time, but it was like her best friend's crib, something like that. And then I took probably 2 full head shroom heads, or you call it. So first time too.
how are you feeling on that?
I was all over the place. I was drinking that day. I was on Hennessy. I was on smoking for sure and all that. So trust me. So I was like, get a little crossfade and all that. Ain't gonna cap. But I had to step outside. Why? Cause the highness did hit. I'm not gonna cap. But I'm not sure it was just me or them shrooms were just hidden as fuck. But the palm trees, they're when I was outside to see them, they were rising in the air, slowly. And I'm like, what the fuck? Nah. I know I'm high as fuck, but how can trees grow like that? What the fuck? So I was just trying to just rub my eyes or get some water in my face just to get the high down a little bit. But no, it was cool. That's high though. It was a trippy one though, for sure.
Okay, that's fire. We actually got Legal Cash in the chat saying, bro, I'm on a BAMS mushy right now.
That's crazy.
That's fire. Shout out to BAMS or shout out to Legal Cash.
Hey, all these special occasions now, not on a random Wednesday night. No more.
Hey, okay, but and you'll kind of learn more too about Mr. Mushy, is one of our main sponsors. They try to their whole thing is making products that, one, if you take a lot, you could have fun, do your thing, trip out, go to a festival, do your thing. But their thing is about making product for the everyday person, the person on the go, person interested in doing small micro dosing, So for example, this product is their honey. And so the idea is you put a little bit in a tea every night or however you want to do it. Maybe not every night, once a week, however you want to go about it,
Yeah.
They very clearly list out the doses, so you know how to be careful, not do too much. The BAMS is one of their newest products. Mr. Mushy hitting me right now.
He's watching for sure.
He's watching.
Yeah.
Legal Cash says, yeah, it's good to take a little bit. It's a good product. It's too good. That's facts, man. It's really good. You be taking a little bit, even just a little of the BAMS,
Okay.
Pop that in. Sometimes I'll just lock in. Before I know it, I've edited a video. I did an interview, whatever,
Okay.
So shout out to Mr. Mushies. We gonna get you right, Rudogg, on some Mr. Mushies, man.
Yeah, for sure. I'm with it. Time for some little shroom action.
I want to shout out our other sponsor of today's episode, our good friends over at the Re-Entry Network podcast. Do you actually mind giving me my phone real quick? I'm gonna check if I got any texts. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I was just double checking because we might have some good friends from the Re-Entry Network pod come and join this. Shout out to Broken. We got Broken in the chat. Broken is dope. He's also another videographer that we're trying to bring on, kind of motionless, do some cool stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
But the Re-Entry Network podcast, want to shout them out. A bunch of great people, pretty close to us here in South Central area of LA. They have a whole network of different podcasts and different themes and everything like that. They got a host and a podcast for everybody. Everyone's tasting, everyone's liking.
Okay.
If you're more into hip hop music, they got the podcast for that. If you're more into like business and growing your own business, they have the pod for that.
Okay.
And what's cool is that not everybody, but a lot of people that are behind the scenes and even in front of the camera, hence the name Reentry Network Podcast. They're people that have been in the system, that have changed their life around, have really interesting stories, takes on life, know really interesting people. So they have a lot of really cool guests, including a lot of our underground people they have on there as well. So go check them out, man, the Reentry Network Podcast.
Yeah.
What about Rudogg? Like, since we're still kind of just getting to know each other, right? Like, how many podcasts and kind of things have you done, or what's your experience in that interview world?
Man, honestly, it's probably maybe one of the first podcast interviews right here. Like, I watch them, but like for myself as an artist, I've been interviews like that. Like, honestly, no. To be honest with you, So
you're pretty new still.
Pretty new to it, yeah. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah.
That's fire. What do you like as you started to slowly kind of do things with Underground, like doing stuff with Motionless? We've done some kind of news pressy type posts. We're still really getting in the thick of it. But and we have a question from Legal Cash about when's the new issue drop? October 24th. We officially have the release date. That's the next
October
event.
24th. Let's get it. Yeah.
Yes, October 24th.
Yeah.
We're gonna be doing 2 events, probably on the 24th and 25th. So you'll be performing at one of them, Rudogg.
Yeah, that's still a big flex. First magazine cover like that. Sheesh.
Let's get it, bro. I'm very excited to see how that turns out. We're working on it behind the scenes right now.
Yeah.
But in terms of like now you've started to do kind of some initial things with us, how are you kind of feeling you're doing so far in it? Do you feel like you're good behind the camera? You still kind of getting some kinks out?
Oh man, yeah. I mean, like I said, I've been behind the camera and stuff and all that stuff, but I mean, with here, like I said, no complaints, all been good vibes, positive energy, and then I feel like here, man, it's just honestly been like a blessing almost. Like I said, just studio, able to shoot videos right here and do some content, get all some shit done, so it's just like, why not, so that's just been nothing but good over here, man. So I can't wait to drop some new songs that I got with out Underground from Chop. So like I said, stay tuned for that, and more videos and content too coming soon and all that. So yeah.
Okay, fuck yeah. And we got Dab Queen. Hey, just follow from Instagram, first time user. Hey, the Queen is from our group chat on IG. Okay, fire. Shout out to Legal Cash and Dab Queen for putting that chat together for real and for commenting. That's fire as hell. Dab Queen, where you at? Are you in this LA area? And then, okay, Rudogg.
What's up?
I got the camera back on you.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. Like, I definitely see you, like, put in the effort and promoting yourself the right way. Like, I'm just curious in Anaheim, and we got Dab Queen. She says, I'm in Sacramento. Okay, fire. Shout out Sacramento, man.
Sacramento, yeah.
But for you, Rudogg, like as an Anaheim artist, and I was telling you that I don't think we've really worked with a lot of Anaheim artists. Definitely OC people, but not Anaheim.
Yeah, man.
What can you tell us and the people watching just a little bit about the Anaheim music scene? Like, who else is making music out there? Who are some bigger people?
For sure. I mean, for sure, like this one artist, they go by 5150. They just got signed by Fora. They're yours truly, Dom the Kid and them. So Dom the Kid, Doso Officials popping out there. My boys out there. Keith L. Davis. They got Doughboy Tony from Santa Ana. Little P from Buena Park, I believe. I could be wrong on that one. Don't call me on that, but Little P also dope too. Man, like honestly, Anaheim, I feel like not saying we're slept on, but now, like I said, man, there's a few artists that I fuck with right there, like this is that are popping, and then just gotta, like just make a name for yourself, man. Cause like I said, man, Anaheim, man, it's dope, man. So many cool ass fucking artists, man, and we got dope ass talent too, So it's just, you're on the watch out, man. We next too, type shit. So yeah.
Fire. And we're welcoming another person to the chat here. We got Blanco in the house. Blanco, this is Rudogg right here.
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
Okay, Blanco, I'm gonna have you sit on the couch. Yes. Eric, I'm gonna pass this back to you.
But yeah, man, yeah, so that's Aaron right there. So yeah.
That's fire. Much love for Anaheim. I'm excited to meet more Anaheim people, right? Rudogg's an artist from Anaheim. Okay, you guys, just so you know, you need to share the mic. Okay, and so we won't really hear you unless you are speaking on the mic. Everybody, I want to welcome in from the Reentry Network podcast. If you follow on anything with Underground, if you're not living under a rock, you know about
For reals.
our next guest, Blanco,
For reals.
from Real Talk with
What's
Blanco.
up,
We're
everybody?
we're happy to have you for
Hi,
real.
chat. Hello.
We also got in the chat, Dab Queen says, "Oh, I love Fora." Okay, fire. Dab
Fora,
Queen, this is the
that's
multimedia studio. Yes, we're the multimedia studio that Legal Cash is always talking about. But Blanco, thank you
What's
for
up?
joining us. Thank you for, you just saw us on the live.
Yeah, I was at work, and then now I'm here later, so I pulled up, went to work, and then I was just chilling, and then I seen it, and I was like, I really don't want to go home right now. Like, let me just kill some time right here in LA real quick. You know, I do come from the IE. I'm a LA girl, but, you know, I do come from the IE, so I'm in the suburbs now, so... Yeah, I was just like, let me just go and kill time right there with Andrew. So I just pull up. Pull a skirt.
Where in the IE?
Where in the IE?
Rancho Cucamonga.
I used to live out in Rancho, but no, not no more.
I feel like you're like
I'm gonna
a
say like
Lake
barely
Elsinore.
going into like Pomona.
Oh, okay. I was around
Like
there,
barely going into like barely passing Pomona, barely going into like where they say that the the first In-N-Out in Pomona is?
too. Oh.
You know what? Like right there, like around right there. You feel me?
Okay,
Yeah.
nice.
I'm not too much on the low, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Not too much on the low.
Can we get the address?
You want my social next?
We got Legal Cash. Someone just says, Hola Blanco.
Hello. What's up, everybody? What's cracking? What's cracking?
What have you been working on? What was going down at the at Reentry today?
Re-entry right now. Well, we have interns, as you know, right? For the
Yes, a
people that
whole
don't
new
know in the
batch.
chat, we do have interns and stuff. So we have like a whole new class, and we're just divided into our groups right now. So right now we're just having new interns that are trying to be engineers that are in the engineer program. Since I am one of the only girls there, and I've been ahead of my class, which I only work with boys. So to be the only girl that's ahead of the class with a whole bunch of guys as an engineer, you feel me? Yeah, let me flex a little bit. Hey,
Wait, so you're actually learning like audio engineering right now?
yeah.
How is that
So,
going so far?
It's cool. I like it. I like it way more than podcasting. So I think podcasting's like in the burner right now, and I'm just focused on like engineering. I like it. I like the sound. I've always liked music. You feel me? So I don't know. It's a different tone. And then I've done the class for 8 weeks, and to be like the only person that's ahead of class, like it kind of makes me feel good. Like I've been dedicated. So, and it's new, so it's easy for me to like observe it like a sponge.
Mm-hmm. And who's teaching you there? We got like Adam.
We have Adam. So Adam, he works with Willow, and he works with other big main people in the industry. It's kind of like a blessing to have like that type of knowledge and wisdom to be taught down to me. You feel me? Yeah, facts.
Yeah, absolutely. For those who don't know, everyone on the chat, everyone in Twitch and IG, Blanco had a nice 2-page spread, a nice
Yes,
2-page
sir.
feature inside our last magazine, issue 15. Go check it out right now.
Yes, go check it out. Go tell them you want more copies. Let me sign them for you. Who do I think I am right now? Let me
Somebody in the
stop.
chat is saying, someone said, "Oh, that's dope. You're learning it hands-on. Can you drop her IG in the chat?"
Yes.
Let's see. Wait, is it the at? What is it?
Yeah, it's at and then b.la.nco. So it's just Blanco, but divided into like a couple of sections. You feel me?
Okay, fire. I just put it in the chat right there, Cash. You could see it. I did it all caps by accident, but it's not all
It's
caps. But
okay.
it doesn't even
should
matter.
Be all in caps,
Yeah,
though. That'd be hard. It would look hard. I'm over here envisioning.
That's
I'm
pretty
gonna have
bad.
this fool laughing all night. Anywho.
Something that I want to ask you about, and again, everybody, we're going till 8 o'clock, so we got about 15 more minutes. Thank you, both of you guys, for coming. Something I want to ask Blanco. Rudogg, you weren't there so much, but I'm curious your thoughts too if you saw it. But Blanco, you came through. Shout out to you for coming to our Paris, California
yes.
event that we were a part of. Shout out to the No Label Tour. Those are our guys right there. They had us part of it. You were there. You saw
Yes,
Shorty, Kaylin.
Shorty for sure.
Who's your favorite artist, and like who'd you see who stuck out to you?
Okay, so I was really sad that I didn't get to see Lou when she's gone, because that's like my favorite song. That'd be like a everyday type of song.
Okay, Lou Deezy.
Yeah, so the fact that I missed him was so saddening, but I don't know, the whole lineup was pretty cool. Like, I saw what Bravo did, like that was hard as fuck. Like, that's a cool way to bring the crowd, you get me, and then interact with the crowd. I don't know. I like Shorty. I liked his performance. He wasn't cocky either, because when we finally were able to be like in the back, he showed mad love, so that was cool, And
So you actually met him in the back?
yeah, I said hi. Yeah, I was like, hi, I got a video, and yeah, he said what's up, So it's kind of like a humbling thing. You feel me?
That's really fire.
Yeah, I have a video. I was like, Shorty, and then he said, hey, baby, and I, I just said, what's up?
What's your favorite Shorty song?
Ooh,
I just like beat you up.
I know. I was that for sure. That one.
Yeah, shout out Obituary. That's a good one. Rudogg, did you see any of this go down? It was kind of right when we kind of met you.
Yeah, so unfortunately, no, I didn't get to see any of it, but there was a lot of dope ass artists I would love to have gone and seen. Like, for sure, Bravo was one of them. I haven't seen Kaylin for real live, so
That was hard too.
I wanted to see him live
He
for
did.
sure. So trust me, there's a lot of dope ass artists I wanted to see for sure, but unfortunately, now I get to see none of that though. No.
What about you mentioned right Lou Deezy? I'm just curious with both of you guys, because I feel like you guys both kind of know the LA scene like really well. Just who are some of your favorite artists? Like, what's your favorite? And we got Legal Cash dropping the Bitua in the chat right here. Oh, and he also asked,
Bitch, you what dog?
he asked, what is Bro's IG? Rudogg, maybe say it again. I just threw it
It's
back.
Rudogg, RUDOGG, 2 underscores. So yeah, follow me right there. I also got my own label too as well, Jungle Dog Records as well too. So yeah, so tap in with that.
I just dropped it in the chat too. Rudogg, super fire. People that we try to get on here are just not only artists, but people that are just like doing their shit.
Yeah.
Both people we have on the couch there are really hardworking people that are making a name for themselves in the LA scene, in the scene that you guys are all part of.
Yeah. Yep. But favorite artist in LA is RJ Mr. LA for sure. Still to this day.
Shit.
I don't know how many times I've seen him. Like, guys, since I was like probably like 18, started like buying tickets for concerts. But every time I get a chance to see RJ Mr. LA, oh yeah, trust me, I'm popping out for him. Trust. And I got our own little video too of like him with me backstage too, just like posted up and all that. So trust me, yeah, it was tight. And funny story too. After his set, the parking lot, La Mirage over there, Cerritos and shit, his bodyguards were right there. Some random ass car pulls up. He was like, fuck on me, yo, fuck RJ and all that. Then his bodyguards just quickly turned around. His window was down, shockingly. Literally just popped him right there in the fucking face, and he just took off after that.
They just punched him right there?
Just punched him right there. Then he was like, what the fuck? And then the car just took off like a bitch.
You got it.
After talking all that shit on RJ and them. But
That's
literally,
actually
I literally just a quick like flash, like just talking this shit. Bodyguard turns around, just pops him right there in the fucking face, and then boom, yeah, and he just got him dipping like that.
That's crazy. You like
Yeah.
what year was this?
That's probably like 20. Man, fuck. I'm old now, so don't. Whole chat.
We're all
That's probably
old, man.
like 2016, 2017, something around there. So yeah, something
Okay,
like that.
nice.
Yeah. But
That's
no, trust
pretty-
me, I see him like, man, over there in Riverside, LA, Observatory, when YG was popping up with them and DJ Mustard and them. So that shit was tight. No,
Damn.
trust, yeah.
Okay, good.
So
So,
for sure,
we got a
RJ.
real RJ OG in the house for real. Wait, we did a mag with him? Do you know that? Okay, yeah, it's up in the stew. Yeah, it's in the stew.
That's hard.
Fire. I would say out of, we work with a lot of people at that level. I mean, that's not a lot, but, we have our fair share of big artists. I'd say RJ is amongst the chillest.
For
That
sure.
He was the one that, respectfully, people typically come in here. They don't have all day. They're just trying to, kind of get it done. But RJ came in here, rolled up, spent an hour before the interview just chopping it up, getting, a history lesson on Underground. Then, spent forever on. We did a whole ass, hour and a half interview.
For sure.
He was really chill.
He looks like the type of person like he enjoys his time, like wherever he goes. Like he's not like in a rush or trying to be like in and out of the facilities. You get me? And trying to still have like human interaction and still be humble, and that's cool. That's like number one on my list too. Like you would be weird if that wasn't one of your number ones for LA rappers. You know, I think he definitely has earned the title in his name and his rap career for sure, for sure.
Did you guys
I
see
ain't
this
even mad
list
at
that
it.
went around? I forgot. I didn't really see or tell, but I bet we could find like the source of who dropped it. But it was a list of like the top 100 LA rap albums. And he didn't make it, but the number one comment on there was like, RJ ain't even on
Why
this,
is he
it's
not
Cat.
there? Yeah, that's some hater stuff. I feel like I feel like you're already putting personal opinions in the matter. You get me? I feel like when you grow up in LA and you're trying to make a name for yourself, you're always gonna have people that are not gonna like you. So it's like you build that reputation as well as you go, you know. So it's like whoever made the list probably was not fucking with him. It was like not him on the list.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's fucked up because everybody should be, you know, able to put their pride aside and let the next man win. You get me? Like, I mean, we're, you know, it's a sharky business we're in, but goddamn, like you're just bringing bad karma back to yourself by smutting the other person. You feel me? So it's kind of like, look at the outcome of it. The most question was what? Where's RJ? You feel me? So
Yeah,
it's kind
exactly.
of like, yeah, it's kind of like, okay, backfire type shit.
For real. I'm glad that everyone kind of feels that sentiment because I feel the same, man. Give RJ his fucking credit.
For sure.
Honestly, bro, come on. We have Cash. He says, ask about the fight. Do you mean, I think he means Canelo Crawford.
That fight? Is that what they're asking about?
I think that's what they're asking. Were you guys watching that?
No. Damn.
You
Oh,
put
okay,
50 on
50
Canelo?
nothing. It's 50 though. Like he's like, run that 50 bag.
Still 50, even losing $1 on sports gambling is the most frustrating thing
That's
because you're
already
just
a
like,
habit though, because you're at $50 already, so you must do it like often. Like
wait,
so
Rudogg.
25 here, like 25 here. Like a 100.
Like a good 100. That's all good.
But
One,
that's still like a lot.
it's
like,
still a lot. One time, I thought so too.
like, it's coming. You get me?
You think
Like it's. I think it could probably also be plots. You feel me? Let the underdogs kind of get a stripe up. You know.
you can't get everything, right? You can't get
Facts.
everything.
You can't, you know, you can't have everything. Sometimes, you know, you gotta step back a little bit.
Like something I want to bring up. A good point is just talking about RJ. You were saying like, oh, he seems like really chill, easy guy to interview. Blanco, as a host yourself, you've done a lot of interviews over your years with reentry, without reentry, all that. Do you have any just like horror stories or bad interviews, or maybe even just a guest that was really good, even that you could share a good journalism story from a guest?
Let me see. I don't think. I think okay. We interviewed some lady that used to work for PV. Well, she still works for PV. She's been working with PV for a very long time. You know, she also has a felony under her belt. You know, kind of has a very strong testimony of like what a ride or die chick is. You feel me? And I feel like I related to that because it was like. You know, for the chat that doesn't know, but I was on Indicted TV. So when I was on Indicted TV and I got interviewed by them, you know, LA Icon put the name The Ride or Die Chick without me not even saying anything, you know. That's just what he took off of my testimony when I went on there. So, you know, to kind of hear like an older lady kind of give me her testimony and see the similarities and see that, you know, she's worked with this company that now I'm working with, and seeing her testimony and seeing the outcome kind of makes me feel like I am in the right spot. It's kind of a scary, spooky type of feeling because it's like destiny kind of brought me there, and it's kind of crazy if you kind of believe in that type of energy and believe in the higher power, it kind of trips you out, so it kind of trips me out. And I be a little 420 friendly sometimes. So I be even tripping out more. So I mean, yeah, how's that for a scary story? You feel me? Like,
I like that. Are you a spiritual guy, Rudogg? And make sure you guys share the mic. My bad.
So spiritual, well, define spiritual though, in a sense though.
Like believing in some sort of everything's for a reason. There's higher power that's kind of helping controlling your life. Yes.
I mean, I think there's a higher power, not in a spiritual sense. I'm thinking more like just like the 1%ers, I call them, in the world, so type shit. But spiritual wise, I mean, I don't go. I mean, you're talking about like church stuff like that they're asking for, or I could be wrong, but like what's spiritual? Like, I don't know about.
I mean,
like
spiritual
that.
is different. Like, I think technically, I think that there's the difference between like religiousness and spirituality. I would think. I think they can commingle.
I think they coexist.
They coexist.
They do coexist.
Here, wait. Grab the mic. Expand on that. Expand on that.
I feel like they do coexist because it kind of goes hand in hand with like good and bad. You get me? So it's kind of like whatever we're projecting our own life or asking or like, they say spiritual in religion, right? Let's say like this. In religion, they talk about, being able to be tempted by things and knowing the good and the right and the wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of the same thing with spiritual stuff. Like, you can be projecting a whole bunch of negative stuff and saying it to the universe using your power and your tongue, So it's it goes hand in hand. I feel like it's always going to go hand in hand because it's good and bad at the end of it. If you put no titles in it, it's either you're going to do good with the tongue that you have or do bad with the tongue you have. So
absolutely. I kind of feel like kind of going off that personally, like I'm not honestly a very atheist person, to be honest with you. I don't consider myself very spiritual even at all. Okay.
Yes, I'm very neutral.
Yeah, I feel like kind of what a lot of people our age feels like. There's just certain energies and stuff like that, and like if you portray bad energy, it's gonna come to you.
Yeah, like that. I believe. Yeah, so I'm saying what you put out for yourself, like that. You said it. Yeah, I think that's perfect. So,
right?
Or people you surround yourself with, in a sense too. So it just also plays a part too with it. I say.
Yes. Like, have you guys ever heard the saying? It's one of my favorite sayings. Like, you are 20% of the 5 people you hang around the most.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes
Most
sense
definitely.
because you
Yeah.
kind of end up morphing into their positive vibes or their negative vibes or what they think is wrong because what you think is wrong or vice versa, Interesting.
You're gonna want to charge your phone.
It's dying.
Damn, about that time.
Okay.
About that time.
It is about that time also as well. We got B-Work that just joined. My boy got on the McGregor shirt. Hell yeah. Shout out McGregor, man. The real
This
ones
guy
know.
with the McGregor stuff, man, all days. It's crazy.
The notorious. I want to thank our guests for coming on today. Here, I'm going to switch the camera to you guys again. Maybe just by sharing the mic, though, go back and forth. Just introduce you guys one more time. Where can people find you?
What's up, everybody? I'm Blanco. You can find me at b.la.nco on Instagram, actually all platforms. And I have a podcast, Real Talk with Blanco. And yeah, we litty.
Let's get it.
Yeah, what's up, chat? So it's your boy Rudogg, RUDOGG, Instagram, RUDOGG 2_. But it gets a little tricky though. Apple Music, it's WCP Rudogg, but Spotify Rudogg though. So yeah, go type in, man. Follow up, man. Got new music on the way. Yeah.
Let's get it, y'all. Eric, I'm gonna pass this back to you one more time for a little closeout. Thank you, everyone, for joining. For real, this was one of the most active ones. The Twitch chat going crazy, IG going crazy. Shout out to Mushies and Reentry Network, the sponsors of today's episode and sponsors of Underground. A lot of different things that we do. Go tap in with Mr. Mushies, the Reentry Network podcast. Shout out to Eric, the producer, director, the reason we can even do this live. Shout out to Eric for real. Go follow him at Eric Gonzo. And thank you to Rudogg and Blanco for coming through.
Yeah,
this is really dope, for real. We'll be back here next week, Wednesday, 7 p.m. We'll have Pofsky back here. We're going to get it bigger and better every single time, y'all. Thank you for tapping in. Let's go.
Us being men, in certain cases, we're not allowed to speak on certain things because it's viewed as weak or emotional and stuff like that. But that's one thing about being a man is you have to have emotional intelligence. When you have a clear mind, you have a great thought process. So the advice I give to my younger self is to be honest about your emotions and when you're dealing with them, let people know that you're going through some things. This will definitely help to start the process of the healing and the help of your mental health.